So it's been a while since I've done a video on YouTube. It's honestly kind of hard. I feel like the editing process, and aside from the documentation, it takes a lot of work. There's a lot that's captured and not all of it gets used, obviously. But it's this push and pull. I've seen many successful content creators being able to pull it off in maybe in a way that would be authentic. I think that they also must be in the game for a very long time and have pretty much broken down what works for them and what doesn't. For me, what doesn't work is the editing. Sometimes editing 5, 10, 15-minute video can take about a day of work. And that's hard to carve out the time. I've recorded different points in time, slice of life content, but at the same time, that also makes me very uncomfortable. Feels very disingenuous to pause and to say, hold on a second, let me get my camera and film this. And let's make it seem as natural as possible. So I never really know what to do with that. And at the end of the day, it doesn't seem to just feel right. Again, I'm aware growing an audience takes time. However, I'd rather be making art, but because of the kind of society that we live in, and for better or worse, the necessity of the internet, it's been a challenge. So, again, for those that like to bear with me and sit through this, I appreciate it, even though it's not many. And I mean, the same thing could even be said about shorter content, like a video that is under 30 seconds. Most of the time people click away and you might not get the engagement you want. You might not even get the reception you want from close friends or family, and that's not easy. So I'll hopefully figure out how to be more genuine, but at the same time, figure out how not to put myself in a position where a lot of time is spent editing. As a mentor of mine has told me, the path of least resistance. But at the same time, I've also had other artist friends and say to me, I also have had other artist friends and mentors and professionals say to me, you're trying to sell to people, not artists. And I guess to that, I say I completely understand from a financial perspective. However, maybe in my own personal maybe in my own personal experience, I've found myself really gravitating towards artists, as I too am an artist, and I understand the struggle, the skill, the effort to put in every day into something that you love, and something that in the society is valued a lot less. So I wish I could find a middle ground to not just finding regular people that collect and feel something towards it, but also to other artists that we can enjoy each other's work and invest not necessarily in monetary gain, but in camaraderie, a shared passion where those people show up for each other, those artists show up for each other. And I wouldn't have said this about a year ago, but thankfully I have found a physical community. And I find that it's been very helpful with not just my confidence, but also feeling like I'm not alone on this journey. And that, you know, when you're vending an event, you might have had a bad day, and maybe someone else had a bad day. Someone told you a shitty comment, and hey, they've heard their shitty comments too, and there's a mutual understanding. So with that being said, I don't really know what else to say. Slice of life content feels very invasive. I don't feel that comfortable showing the intimacy of my home if it's not my workspace area. You know, going out to an event, I love to take pictures of things that, you know, bring me joy and whatever, but it's never really in the forefront of my mind to say, I must document this. This has to be content. So yeah, whoever sticks around for this stuff, thanks. And whoever doesn't, I'm sure there are plenty of videos and creators that you can fall in love with that'll talk about things you like and keep you interested for longer than 10 seconds. Okay, bye.